Let me ask you, why am I not allowed to be three things? The subject of my art, the artist, and the one responsible to paint the subject. What if I'm the artist of my own experiences and the subject as well? Maybe I'm also the buyer of my art too. But what is my art, you'd ask? Can you touch it? Can you see it? If I'm the subject of my art and the artist, if I'm the curator of the gallery where my art lies, are there any other positions open? Maybe. What if I'm the enemy of my own art? What if I look to sabotage my own art as well? What if I tear down what I've created? I tear it down. Or maybe I let someone else and they, or albeit I say, I let them tear down my art. Am I attached to my art? I think I'm mostly detached. Because where does art live anyway? I mean, could my art be torn down or taken away? I don't think so. They've tried to, but they failed. How did they try to take my art away? Simple. They tried to make me someone I'm not. Then if I'm not that person, I can't be the subject, I can't be the artist, I can't be the writer, I can't be the critic, and I can't even be the enemy to take away my own art, for my art would not exist. If I choose to paint differently, in a totally different character, that would be my choice, for I'll evolve into something else, I'm sure. Your critique of the art is of no matter. I may have come across your opinion as well, of me, the subject. Most likely have. But I wonder, why someone would want to take away someone's art. But I've learned something. It's not a bad thing. It's not. Don't worry if someone wants to take away your art. Don't worry. Just incorporate it into it. Use their weapons as fuel, as part of your art. Where does all the art come from anyway, if not experiences and memories? Where would you get it from if not from the person, the nemesis? How many stories were created because someone tried to tear them apart? How could we be mad at those people? They're part of your story. Even if they are the corrupt part, the part that did not see the one rule: don't hurt other people. For art could be created without hurt. I'd love to just write my art about beauty, peace. But there are people, corrupt people at the time, that haven't seen or been enlightened to not hurt. And if I see someone hurting someone else, it's become my job, my mission, maybe my destiny. It's that my skills match. My skills match the energy needed to help others in a predicament very unique. Abuse. You see, abuse is an experience that could be used to be expressed in art, for sure. But it's not needed to happen. It's not asked for. Emotional, financial, physical abuse, no. No, nobody asked for that. Even if it was agreed under duress or coercion, no. Even if you could get the person to agree, it's not an agreement, and you know it. You see, people know when they're hurting other people, even if it's masked in a rationalization. They know. You see, it's hard to find for external people, whether it be a judge or a court. They can't quite see it, and even if they see it, they might not be able to do anything about it. And then we're left with a problem. We're left with what's called an injustice. But you know what? That's okay too. I tell my clients, make it part of your art. We don't want it to happen. We're not asking for it to happen. But when the abuse happens, financial, emotional, or otherwise, you have to process it some way. And everybody expresses it in a way that works for them. Don't be scared to process it and express it. Don't let others tell you that it's not real. Don't let them gaslight you. Better read a book on that if you think it's happening. I talk from experience, my friends. I mean, I'm 51 years old, and I've had these experiences, quite most of them in the last 5 years. I try only to express what I've learned, because the truth is I live a very happy and peaceful life now. And that even if the drama does arrive, I understand it. I also understand that all 8 billion of us are dealing with the same thing. And some of us don't want to hurt other people, and some do. And that leaves me in a position where I have to say to myself, with my skills and my talents, I must live up to them and use their potential. That's not something that I said, that's something that I've heard. I believe it's in a lot of religions, that you have to use what you have, a skill, a craft, what it is, to its utmost. So someone that could run a mile in 4 minutes should run it in 4 minutes, but someone that can only run a mile in 13 minutes should run it in 13 minutes. And that's okay. They're not in competition with each other. But I digress. Let's go back to expression. I guess what I'm trying to tell people is this. Process it through your expression. That's what I do. I'm creating what is art, where I'm the subject of the art and the artist and the critic and the owner and the enemy. And the characters that come into play, I use them as fuel, as part of the art to make it even more beautiful. But I don't ask for anyone to hurt me or others. No. But if you try, then I deal with it legally and then express it in art. It's not that complicated. But for many it is. For many, they don't even know where to begin. With themselves, with others, with their expression. They just don't know. Or, I guess in a sense, they don't know yet. And maybe that's the worst abuse, is that when someone lives at a little bit of a higher consciousness, and then they turn to gaslighting to hurt those people for whatever reasons, financial, cynics. Please don't hurt other people. Don't hurt me. I don't hurt anybody. Don't lie. Don't cheat. And be careful. Lies are subtle. Lies is in an eye wink. Lies are in a smile, sometimes. I don't lie. My smiles are true. I tell the truth. And the truth is sometimes disruptive, and people don't want to hear it. And the ones that don't want to hear it, that it could affect, may go to war with me to shut me up. But I have to reveal certain truths. And it's not because it's my fault. It's because the people responsible for those truths hurt other people, and I can't let them do it again to someone else. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I'm in my sane mind, I have no illnesses, physical, mental, no disorders, nothing. I've worked my whole life. I worked 14 years for IBM. No company keeps you on for 14 years if you're a problem. I worked my way up all the way to R&D to learn cybersecurity, all the latest stuff, to be senior manager of large projects, close to 100